Hey, welcome to West Coast Witches. In our video today, we want to talk about animal totems. To us, animal totems are animals that maybe have characteristics or skills or something that we need to embody or learn from. And they might come to us in a message that's just for like one day, or they might stay with us for like a week and we keep seeing symbols or messages from them. And animal guides or spirit animals are more animals that are with us for a long period of time. So maybe years or even like our whole lifetime. So that's how we like the difference, what we believe the difference between animal totems and animal spirit guides are.
And what inspired this video was actually our winter solstice manifestation jars. We had candles on top that we would light periodically over the last couple months, and both of ours have burnt out, and we noticed different animals represented in the wax. So everyone might have a different interpretation, but mine to me looked like it had a boar on it. And yours, I know you saw an animal in yours as well.
Yeah, I saw a sea turtle and I also think I saw a dragon.
Oh, that's cool. You didn't tell me about the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, I saw the sea turtles like the main one, and then like inside, I think I saw a dragon, or like some could have been like a bird, but I'm gonna go with dragon.
Yeah, dragon's cool.
Yeah. Okay, this is Millie who came and joined us. Say hi, Millie. Okay, so in my jar, and we'll leave a link for that video if you're interested in how to make those jars. But in my jar, I saw a sea turtle, and sea turtles symbolize the ability to stay grounded, being patient, moving slowly, and being kind of emotionally aware, which is so accurate to what I've been just working on and other messages that I've heard through like tarot readings and stuff like that. It's just exactly like confirmed everything that I already kind of knew, which is really nice. I love when I get like repeating messages and the same things. Just makes me feel that I'm in alignment and on track and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I saw a boar on my winter solstice manifestation jar. And around the same time, I also had a dream about a skunk. And the meanings behind the animal totem, skunk, and boar were really similar. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The skunk stands for passive defensiveness and standing your ground, expressing your true feelings, and rising above a wrong. And boars, they're truth seekers. They dig, they're seeking out the truth. They meet uncomfortable situations head on. They help you get clarity or resolve a situation. So I thought it was really cool that I had, both those animals come to me in about a week of each other.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also saw a dragon in my jar. And for me, that was really um, special because I'm in the process of creating a dragon tarot deck, and I've drawn all the cards and I'm just in the finalizing stages. And that was really symbolic because I felt like it was just telling me that I'm in alignment, and the dragons are kind of just confirming that they're liking what they're seeing. And I feel like dragons, they're really powerful kind of spirit guide, and I've really always just loved dragons and been connected to dragons and reptiles in general. So that was just a really positive message that I was really happy to kind of receive.
So, we talked about the difference between animal totems and animal spirit guides. Animal totems are with you for a short time, maybe just to deliver one or two messages, whereas animal spirit guides can be with you for a long time, maybe even your whole life. So, an animal spirit guide that I have is the Canada Goose. And I knew it was my spirit guide last year because there was a week where I had about 4 or 5 different encounters with Canada geese. So the first one, I was getting off a night shift at my old job, and I was sitting in my car in the parking lot, just about to turn my key to leave. And I look up, and on the roof of the building, there was this goose just like staring down directly into my eyes. And I was like, oh my goodness, that goose looks kind of aggressive, but that's kind of funny. So I just sort of waved at him and then left. I'm driving down the street like 2 minutes later after I had seen this goose, and I see a family of geese walking across the street, and I literally had to stop my car for them to let them cross the road. So I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, like 2 encounters with geese so quickly.
Yeah.
And then so I went home, went to sleep, woke up to go for my next night shift, and I'm driving down the highway, and I look to my side and I see a mom and dad goose with like 7 goslings, and they're walking down the side of the highway. And I was like, oh my God, but there was already some other girls stopped to try to like direct them off the road. So I was like, thank goodness, because I wanted to stop and save them. But that was like absolutely crazy. I've never seen geese walking down a freeway like that before. So that was the third encounter I had with them. And then the next morning, when I was driving home from the night shift, the same spot on the road where I had to stop and let the geese cross, they were crossing again right in front of my car. So I had 4 encounters with geese in like a 48-hour period. So I just knew there was like something that they were trying to tell me. And around this time, I was also doing a lot of genealogy research. And I'm really lucky in my family. I have a lot of family histories documented, and we have a lot of pictures. So I was flipping through this book, and I saw a picture of my 4 times great grandmother, and her name's Gertrude. And I just got the same feeling seeing this picture as I did when I had the encounters with the geese. So I believe that the geese are my grandmother, and she's like watching over me in the form of geese. So I have a goose that I keep out in my garden, and I named her Gertrude after my 4 times great grandmother.
Yeah.
So some of the traits that geese embody and represent are loyalty and courage and fearlessness, a sense of purpose. Something I learned about geese when I was researching them as an animal guide was that when they are migrating, if one goose gets injured and can't fly, another goose will stay with it until it is well enough to fly again. And I just thought that was so amazing. They're just so loyal, and like they're there for each other, and they're courageous, and all of these traits were really relevant to me around this time. So it just really resonated that the goose was my spirit guide, and that I felt the connection to my great grandmother. It was just like all of these things confirming for me, like you said, that that I'm in alignment. So it was just a really
Yeah.
cool experience.
If you have an interesting story or an animal totem or spirit guide, we love to hear. Comment below.
And if you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at west_coast_witches.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.